And now, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. We live in an age of wonders. What was yesterday's impossibility is today's miracle and tomorrow's fact. So, perhaps our story today isn't just a story. We only say perhaps. But it might be worth asking yourself, is it just a story? In a moment, Act One of Heads You Lose, starring William Redfield as Steve Kimberly, and written especially for Suspense by Robert Arthur. The first portion of Suspense is brought to you by the makers of Alpine cigarettes.
What's it like to smoke an Alpine? Well, it's like many fresh, light-hearted things you enjoy. It's like the splash of an oar on a quiet lake, like the sight of a flag rippling in the wind, the way the air suddenly cools during a summer rain. That's what it's like to smoke an Alpine. It's nothing at all like the sort of smoking you may be used to. Alpine gives you a fresh, high-spirited sort of smoke, a hearty, even exhilarating kind of taste. If this sounds good to you, try Alpine filter cigarettes.
There's something more to smoking with an Alpine cigarette.
It was a nice, chilly morning in October, and Rollo Collins and I were sitting in Rollo's office wondering where our next dollar was coming from. Rollo didn't look hungry since he weighs about 300 pounds and has the appearance of a dishonest cherub, but I knew he was. As for me, Steve Kimberly, I felt like a walking skeleton. Rollo and I were private detectives. Now, I won't try to whitewash us. Let me just say nobody ever actually proved anything against us. But we were, let's face it, a firm people came to in desperation with cases more reputable firms wouldn't handle. And when the intercom buzzed, Rollo and I jumped.
Yes, my dear.
A gentleman by the name of Harrison Ward to see you, Mr. Collins.
Mr. Ward?
That's right, sir. He's an attorney.
Oh, by all means, come right in.
Yes, sir.
Harrison Ward was a tall, thin guy with a tall, thin face. And as he closed the office door and looked at us, his Adam's apple jumped up and down nervously.
My name is Ward, Harrison Ward. I'm an attorney. I wish to engage you to find someone for me.
Oh, butter wouldn't have melted in Rollo's mouth as he waved Ward to a chair.
You've come to the right place, Mr. Ward. We find people. That's our business.
Well, this is an unusual case. I want you to find... Well, his name is Joshua Franklin.
Joshua Franklin? Surely you're not serious. Joshua Franklin's disappearance is one of the great mysteries of the century.
Isn't he the Wall Street financier who walked out of his office one day with $100,000 in cash?
That's the man.
Ah, and was never seen again?
Precisely. Not the slightest clue to his fate has ever been discovered. I told you it was an unusual case.
But, my dear Mr. Ward, according to my recollection, even when he vanished, Joshua Franklin was a dying man.
Yes, that's true. His body was riddled with disease. Doctors gave him 6 months at the outside. It was such a pity. That brilliant financial mind, as keen as ever. The body that no miracle of science could keep going.
In that case, Mr. Ward, no matter where he went, Joshua Franklin must have died at least 6 years ago.
Oh, yes. Dozen specialists assure me he cannot possibly still be alive.
And yet you wish us to find him? My dear Mr. Ward, on occasion we do the impossible. But we cannot work miracles.
What you need, Mr. Ward, is a spirit medium.
Please, gentlemen, I assure you, I've come to you in desperation. I know that Mr. Franklin must be dead, and yet...
Yes? Please go on.
3 weeks ago, Joshua Franklin spoke to me on the telephone.
Oh, come on now. You can hardly expect us to believe that.
Well, it couldn't have been anybody else. He identified himself by a secret code.
Did you recognize his voice?
Well, no, it did seem changed. But it may have been a bad connection.
Mr. Ward, you're certain it was Joshua Franklin?
I'd swear to it. The things he reminded me of. Well, no one else knew about them, living or dead.
Oh, I'll bet, especially dead.
Tell me, just why did Joshua Franklin phone you?
He instructed me to sell 10,000 shares of Universal Mining stock, which he owned.
Did he say why?
He promised to explain later, but he never called again.
Probably St. Peter wouldn't let him slip out to use the telephone.
Steve. Mr. Ward, think carefully. Was it a long-distance call?
What else could it have been, Rollo? Very long distance.
No, I think it was a local call. But with this new direct dialing, it's so hard to tell.
Well, Mr. Ward, we are forced to believe that Joshua Franklin is still alive, in or near this city. We'll take the case. Our fee is $100 a day.
Well, that's quite all right.
In addition, we would expect to collect the reward originally offered. $100,000 if we find him alive, and $50,000 if we find him dead.
So, at last, we had a case, finding a missing millionaire who had been dead 7 years. Harrison Ward gave us a $500 advance and left. My own starting point was that mysterious phone call and the order to sell 10,000 shares of Universal Mining stock. I went to a stockbroker friend. He told me the unexpected sale had created a small panic in Universal Mining. Somebody usually makes money off such panics. My friend came up with a name. The name of an individual who had sold Universal Mining short just before the panic and made about $20,000. The man was an amateur, not an experienced Wall Street operator. I did some checking on the fellow and then reported back to Rollo Collins.
You say his name is Green. Dawson Green?
Mm-hmm.
Don't place it, but somehow it's familiar.
Professor Lawson Green, Ph.D., FRCS, and a lot of other initials. About 10 years ago, he was a professor of neurosurgery at a big medical college.
You say he was. What happened?
Well, he got mixed up in some kind of scandal, something to do with some rather radical experiments he was making, and he resigned. Since then, he's been living all alone out in the suburbs.
And you think he made that telephone call and hoaxed our legal friend, Harrison Ward?
Oh, Rollo, I think he did. He's the only one who cashed in on the deal.
Curious, Steve. Curious. I wonder where he got that confidential stuff he told Ward.
Maybe he knew Joshua Franklin once. Anyway, I'm going to find out. Sit tight, Rollo, while I go out and have words with the mysterious Professor Green. Professor Green's place turned out to be a big stone house set back in a grove of trees and surrounded by a heavy wire fence. Obviously, he liked solitude. I drove into the local village and asked some questions. It turned out the professor had bought the place 7 years before and put in a lot of curious machinery. With him, he'd had a white-haired man he called his brother. Only the brother had never been seen again. Yeah. And just 7 years earlier, Joshua Franklin had disappeared, too. A connection? Oh, I'd have bet my life on it. So, I telephoned Professor Green.
Hello. What do you want?
Is this Professor Green?
Yes. Who are you? Why are you calling me?
My name is Steve Kimberly. I'd like to talk to you about an old friend of yours, Joshua Franklin.
About who?
Whom is the correct usage, Professor?
I don't know what you're talking about. Goodbye.
Not so fast, Professor. I'm just a fellow who's interested in Joshua Franklin. I'm working alone, but if you insist, I can call in the cops.
Police?
Only I hate crowds. Don't you?
Very well. Come out to my house. I'll see you.
You see? Sometimes the easy way is the best way. I drove back. The gate was open. I drove up to the front door. A little white-haired man with bright, nervous eyes and shaking fingers let me in.
Well, come in.
Thank you, Professor. I'm glad you agreed to see me, alone.
I haven't any idea what you want. I agreed to see you just to stop this insufferable nuisance.
Well, I'd hardly call one phone call insufferable. However, I'll get down to business. Where is Joshua Franklin? What became of him?
I don't know. I never heard of Joshua Franklin. Now, young man, goodbye.
No, you're not getting rid of me that easily, Professor, so let's start over. Where is Joshua Franklin?
What do you want? Why have you come here? I won't let you ruin my experiment. It's my whole life. And now you're trying to destroy what I've done. Take away everything that I've accomplished after I've given up my career. Everything to...
Oh, Professor, easy. You're going to blow your top here. Now, believe me, I'm not here to destroy anything. I'm here as a friend. I want to help you.
What brought you here, anyway?
That little transaction in Universal Mining stock.
So that's it?
Mm-hmm.
I was afraid. But he told me to do it.
He? You mean Joshua Franklin?
Yes. I mean Joshua Franklin.
Ah. You've got him here in this house? You've kept him a prisoner all these years?
No. I only saved his life. I'm the one who's been the prisoner.
You saved his life? In spite of what the doctor said? Well, man, why all the secrecy? You could have been famous.
You'll see. Yes, I'll take you to Joshua Franklin himself. And then you'll understand.
The little professor led me down a long corridor to a heavy metal door, and as we went, my brain was clicking like an adding machine. I was busy trying to figure out my next step when Green led me down a flight of stairs into a pitch-black room. There was some kind of pump going.
Here we are. Joshua Franklin is in this room.
Uh-huh. Well, turn on the light.
No, not yet. I'll speak to him first. Now, don't be surprised if his voice is odd. Mr. Franklin, I'm here. How are you this morning?
I'm tired. Tired beyond human endurance.
I know. But I'm working on the problem. Soon you'll be a new man again.
Don't bother to lie to me. I know the truth.
You must be patient. It takes time and money.
You'll never succeed, never. I was a fool ever to think you could. I should have died as nature intended. Finish me now and let me have peace.
Please, you must be patient. I'll return later. Now rest. Now you can no longer hear us. I shall turn on the light.
Hey, this is a laboratory. Nothing in here but apparatus. Where's Franklin?
He's in here. He was speaking to us through this loudspeaker.
Well, okay, then where is he?
Over there, in the far corner.
Oh, now quit kidding. All I see is that pump, a lot of glass tubing with some red liquid bubbling through it, and on top, a black glass ball about 18 inches in diameter.
To save Joshua Franklin, desperate measures were necessary.
What do you mean?
He's inside that glass ball.
What?
The pump keeps him alive.
Inside that glass ball? Well, you couldn't get a man in that thing. You could just about get his... Oh, no.
Exactly, Mr. Kimberly. His head.
I believed him. I had to believe him. We went back upstairs and talked. Green told me how he'd been experimenting with animals, gone too far, and got fired. Then how Joshua Franklin had come to him.
You see, he had heard an exaggerated account of my experiments. He offered me $100,000 to give him a new body.
Put his head on a new body?
Exactly. I told him I couldn't do it. He insisted. He was dying and he was frantic. So, I agreed.
Knowing all the time you couldn't?
Not then, no. But I hoped that someday I could. So, we came here, and I performed the operation. I discarded the disease-ridden body. I placed the healthy head inside the glass, where it's kept alive by a circulating nutrient fluid. Oh, but the details don't matter. All these years, I've struggled in secret, afraid that if the world knew, I'd be called a monster and put in jail. And now it's all for nothing. Nothing. You found me out. You'll call the police.
Now, Professor, take it easy. You've got it all wrong. I'm here to help you.
Help me? How?
Well, for one thing, I'm going to be your business manager.
I don't understand.
Now, look, you need assistance, a big laboratory. With those, you might succeed yet in learning how to join Franklin's head to another healthy body.
Oh, yes. Yes, I could. I'm sure of it. Oh, but it would take so much money.
That's just it. That'll be my job. Now, downstairs in that lab, you have one of the smartest minds that ever operated on Wall Street. We'll use it to plot stock market operations that will net us millions. That universal mining deal was just penny ante stuff.
Oh, but it won't work. He won't cooperate.
That's all right. Let me argue with him. Maybe I'm more persuasive than you are. I'll talk to him now. Alone. The professor finally agreed. He took me back down into his lab, switched on the apparatus, and left me alone. Mr. Franklin? Mr. Franklin? Can you hear me?
Who's there?
My name is Kimberly. Professor Green has called me in to help him with your case.
It's too late. I have no hope. If you knew how tired I am, how terribly tired.
Now, look, it's only a matter of money. With your help, we can get the money.
I'm not interested. I refuse to help you. I tried to avoid my destiny, and I've been punished for it. But I've suffered enough. In the name of heaven, shut off the pump and let me go.
Now, Mr. Franklin,
Listen.
I don't want to do...
Are you interested in money?
Well, sure I am. Isn't everybody?
If you want money, I'll pay you $200,000. Does that interest you?
It interests me a whole lot. What do I have to do for it?
Just one thing. Shut off the pump.
Shut off the pump?
Let me find peace at last. If you knew how unendurable it is to spend your life in utter blackness, thinking, always thinking, please, Mr. Kimberly, tell me that you agree.
Uh-huh. Well, why not? Now, maybe you've guessed I hadn't any intention of going through with the deal. But I let him talk, and this is how he explained it to me. His lawyer, Ward, had the key to a safe deposit box, but didn't know what was in it. We arranged I was to phone Ward, put the phone in front of the speaker, and that way Franklin could talk to him like he had before. So I did it. I set everything up for Joshua Franklin's living head in its glass ball to talk to Harrison Ward. Ward was puzzled, but he agreed to give me the key when I arrived, and I hung up fast. Here, Mr. Franklin. It's all set.
Now keep your word. Shut off the pump.
Well, sure, Mr. Franklin, sure. Just as soon as I get the money out of the deposit box.
Promise to stop the pump.
And I will, but I haven't got the money yet. As soon as I have it, I'll turn the pump off.
Ah, thank you. And after all these years, I'll be able to have peace. You're not lying to me. You swear you will stop the pump and let me go?
Sure, Mr. Franklin, I swear it. But of course, I had my fingers crossed when I said it. Shut off that pump and do myself out of $1 million. Not Mrs. Kimberly's little boy, Steve. Only something happened I hadn't figured on. The door burst open and Professor Green rushed in.
I've been listening, but I won't let you do it. I won't.
No, Professor, listen to me. You're making a mistake.
You can't stop the pump. You can't let Franklin die.
Professor, listen.
This is my whole life's work.
Look.
I'll stop you. I'll kill you.
He shot at me and the shot went wild. I ducked and yelled at him. Professor, let me tell you something.
I'll kill you, you hear? I'll kill you.
Second shot went over my head and hit the glass ball which held all that remained alive of Joshua Franklin. I looked up, and for just a second, I saw the glass ball split open and fall towards me. Then the professor fired again. This time, both bullets hit me somewhere in the chest or stomach, and that was the last thing I knew as I dived into a pool of darkness 1,000,000 miles deep. How long the darkness lasted, I don't know. A day, a week, a year. But at last, through the darkness that seemed to crush in on me like a ton of black velvet curtains, I heard Rollo's voice.
Steve? Steve, can you hear me? Steve?
I tried to open my eyes and found they were open, and it was still pitch dark. I moved my lips, and words came out. Rollo, I hear you.
Oh, that's fine, Steve. That's fine. I was worried about you.
Where am I? What happened? I remember Green shooting me, then...
One question at a time, Steve. As for where you are, you're in Washington, D.C.
In Washington?
In a secret room down in the basement of a certain hospital, Steve, my friend. You can expect lots of company. Doctors, scientists. They'll all be here to ask you questions.
Oh, you mean about Green and how he kept Joshua Franklin's head alive?
No, Steve. About you. You see, officially, you're dead.
I'm dead?
You had a very nice funeral in Lawnwood Cemetery.
What are you talking about? Why does your voice sound so funny?
Because you're hearing it through a special hookup. You see, Steve, when you didn't come back, I called on Professor Green. After he killed you, he cracked up completely. But not before he'd done one thing. Not before he'd saved your life. The same way he saved Joshua Franklin.
No. It's not true.
I'm afraid it is. Listen. That's the pump that keeps you alive. The government is taking care of you now, Steve. You're a top-secret hush-hush project. But you should feel pretty good. You're immortal now. You're going to live forever in your little glass jar.
Suspense. You've been listening to Heads You Lose, starring William Redfield as Steve Kimberly, and written especially for Suspense by Robert Arthur. Suspense is produced and directed by Bruno Zerato Jr., music supervision by Ethel Huber. Featured in tonight's story were Raymond Edward Johnson as Joshua Franklin, Melville Ruick as Professor Green, Santos Ortega as Rollo Collins, Kermit Murdoch as Harrison Ward, and Jimsy Summers as the secretary. Listen again next week when we return with Perchance to Dream, written by Bob Corcoran, another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. Phil Rizzuto's Sports Time scores with the fans Monday through Saturday on the CBS Radio Network.
Suspense. This is the Man in Black, here again to introduce Columbia's program, Suspense. Tonight, in one of her rare radio appearances, we bring you one of Hollywood's most idolized personalities, Miss Dolores Costello. With such noteworthy and distinguished players as Mr. Martin Koslick, Mr. George Zuko, and Mr. Ian Wolfe, Miss Costello appears in A Story of Today, played against the background of the new order in Europe. The story of an oppressed people who use strange and effective methods in dealing with their oppressors and with traitors. The story tonight is called The King's Birthday and was written by Corporal Louis Pelletier, A.U.S. And with the performances of Dolores Costello as the Danish Countess Elsa, of Martin Koslick as the Nazi Gauleiter, Reitman of George Succo as Dr. Erickson, and of Ian Wolfe as old Peter of Cronwald Castle, we again hope to keep you in suspense.
They come to the castle almost every day now, the Gestapo, trying to question me. But it seems I'm very stupid. Somehow, I don't give the right answer. Perhaps it's my advanced age. When they question me about the night of the king's birthday, I get confused. I ramble on in the fashion of old people. Gentlemen, Cronwald Castle is 300 years old. For all those years, Cronwald has been a symbol of Danish liberty. Gentlemen, the sea waves beat against the rocks of Cronwald. The sea is deep. The sea knows everything. Ask her.
Stop babbling nonsense, you old fool. Answer my question. Did you know about those notes?
But of course, Herr Lieutenant. Everybody in the district knows about them. The notes said Count Victor would kill himself on the night of the king's birthday.
Did you see the notes?
Oh, no, Herr Lieutenant. But the notes said that Count Victor would kill himself because of his great shame. That I do know. And the note said the exact time, 12 midnight.
So you know the exact time?
Yes, I'm fond of clocks, you see. My father had a clock that told the time with a bird jumping out. The bird whistled, like this.
Oh. Stop that insane chirping.
Yes, Herr Lieutenant.
I'll take care of you later. Perhaps I'll have something that will improve your memory. Stay there till I call you.
Yes, Herr Lieutenant. There's nothing the matter with my memory. I could tell them a thing or two if I wanted. I could tell them how it all happened. It began 2 days before the king's birthday. That was the day the new Nazi Gauleiter, Herr Reichmann, came to the castle to see the Countess Elsa. I was told to show him to the library. It was cold and grey, and the sea was pounding on the rocks, very angry, like it always is in November. The new Gauleiter sat by the fireplace and warmed his hands and called for a glass of brandy.
And bring some soda, too, please.
Yes, Herr Reichmann.
How soon did your mistress say she would see me?
In a few minutes, Herr Reichmann.
You told her it was most urgent.
Yes, I told her. She'll be with you soon.
I doubt it. Most women's idea of soon is the best part of an hour. In my country, we train our women to...
The brandy, Herr Reichmann.
Oh, well, thank you. Yes, in Germany we... Courvoisier. Where did you get brandy like this?
Count Victor can get many things that are forbidden to his countrymen, Herr Reichmann. Count Victor's cellar is well stocked.
Is it really?
Yes, we have meat at the castle. Nobody in Denmark has meat, only Cronwald Castle.
You're lucky.
So they say. Shall I leave the brandy, sir?
Yes, but you stay here a minute. Tell me, what's your name?
Peter, sir.
Ah, yes, Peter. You have been at Cronwald since you were a child. 63 years. Am I correct?
Why, yes. How did you know?
It's my business to know a lot of things, Peter. You don't approve of Count Victor, do you?
It's not my place, sir, to...
3 days ago in the marketplace, you were heard to make an indiscreet remark concerning Count Victor's collaboration with Berlin. I think a word very close to traitor was used.
Was it, sir?
What do you think?
I think, Herr Reichmann, the fire is in need of some more wood. If you'll excuse me, I'll get some.
Do, by all means. And Peter.
Yes, sir?
Tell your mistress that I do not intend to spend all afternoon here. My business is urgent and
You may tell the Countess yourself, sir.
Herr Reichmann.
Countess Elsa, excuse me, I was just saying...
That's quite all right, Herr Reichmann. Sit down, please.
Thank you.
Peter told me your business was urgent. I hope I haven't kept you.
No, not at all. My business is urgent. But as a new Gauleiter of this district, I might combine social pleasure with business and...
Oh, that's very kind of you.
I had hoped that my wife, Frau Reichmann...
Oh, of course. You must ask her to call sometime.
Yes, I will. Although I've never had the pleasure of meeting Count Victor, it would be a great honor if we may call as soon as he returns from Berlin.
Certainly, Herr Reichmann.
Thank you.
And this urgent business?
Yes, we come to that. Do you mind if I smoke?
Not at all.
A good cigar always makes unpleasant things easier to tell.
sounds almost as if you had rehearsed that line on the way to the castle, Herr Reichman.
I did. And since it was ineffective, I'll be blunt, Countess.
I prefer it.
3 days ago, Countess, to be exact, on the day I arrived at Kronwald to begin my duties as Gauleiter of this district, I found this note on my desk. Read it, please.
Count Victor of Grunwald will kill himself on the night of the king's birthday.
That note was on my desk in the morning. At noon, I found this one. Read it, please.
Count Victor of Grunwald will repudiate his Nazi collaborators. He will choose the night of the king's birthday for his death.
I thought at first it was some crank, but the notes kept coming. Then I heard that everybody in the district believed what the note said. In every house and shop and farm, they are saying that Count Victor is going to kill himself. You see why I said my business was urgent.
Yes, I see.
It's not that I have the slightest fear for the Count's safety, but the writer of these notes must be found and treated with severest penalties.
You have no fear for my husband's safety?
Of course not. Certainly no anonymous letter writer could force the Count to take his own life.
I wonder.
What do you mean?
You wish me to be frank with you?
Naturally.
You know that my husband is hated by the whole countryside?
What of it? People here are too stupid to know what's good for them.
Perhaps. But the writer of these notes seems to be a little less than stupid.
You think so?
If you knew Danish history, Herr Reichman, you might agree. For hundreds of years, the night of the king's birthday has been a special occasion at Grunwald. On that night, the castle renews its pledge of loyalty to the king and to Denmark's freedom.
A very theatrical gesture.
Quite. But if anyone wished to remind Count Victor...
If someone wished to remind the Count that he had chosen our glorious Führer for his leader...
Yes. The night of the king's birthday would be, shall we say, the psychologically correct time to do it.
You reason well, Countess.
I know my countrymen.
Evidently.
I can see how these notes would inflame their imagination. If Count Victor were to take his own life as a public repudiation of his present political bonds, the whole country would be stirred to its depths.
I see. You seem to view the possibility of your husband's death rather calmly, Countess.
Like you, Herr Reichman, I have no fear for his safety. I am only presenting the political possibilities.
Quite so. And since you grasp the full significance of the notes, you understand that I must take certain liberties in order to track down the writer.
Liberties?
Yes. I shall ask your permission to talk with Dr. Erickson.
Oh, Dr. Erickson?
Well, I'm told he lives here at the castle.
Yes, but...
I should like to talk with Dr. Erickson.
As you wish. Peter will show you to the doctor's study. However, I assure you...
My time is short, Countess. I understand that Dr. Erickson is one of your country's able psychiatrists. I understand that Dr. Erickson is an authority on mass suggestion. His help should be invaluable.
Dr. Erickson.
Yes, Peter. Show the gentleman in. Sit down, Herr Reichman. Don't be alarmed about these mice. I'll remove them just as soon as Herman here gets through the maze. Watch him. He's really quite clever. I've been trying him on liver extract and... he made it. Good night, Herman. Now, off to bed. I've been expecting you, Herr Reichman. Please sit down.
Thank you.
You've come to see me about the notes, am I right?
Yes, you're right, Doctor.
When I first heard about them, I said to myself, the new Gauleiter will want my theory concerning the type of mind which would be prompted to write such notes. I'll tell you my theory, Herr Reichman.
I don't want your theory, Doctor. I want you to answer some questions.
Oh, so it's like that. And perhaps you want a sample of my handwriting, too.
I'm not a fool, Doctor.
That's very possible.
How long have you been treating Count Victor for a certain nervous disorder?
5 years.
What would you say is his condition now?
You've never met Count Victor, have you, Herr Reichman?
No.
When you talk with him, you'll see no outward sign of his malady. It manifests itself only during periods of despondency. In the last few years, I am happy to say that these periods have been infrequent.
Count Victor depends a good deal on you, doesn't he, Doctor?
Perhaps. I've almost cured him. In return, he's given me this laboratory and money for my experiments.
But you do have a great deal of influence on his mental processes.
Yes, Herr Reichman, I do. In fact, if I decided to, shall we say, liquidate Count Victor, I would have written the notes exactly as the people say they are written. Like all nervous people, the Count would be highly susceptible to such mental attack. That's what you wanted me to say, isn't it?
Yes.
We know then where we stand.
Almost. One thing more I'll ask you, Doctor. Count Victor had a brother who left Kronberg when Denmark was occupied by our troops. That brother, Christian, is now known to be working with the Danish underground. Formerly, he was one of your students at the university. Is that right?
Christian was one of my most brilliant students.
Do you know where he is now?
No, I don't. And neither does your Gestapo. That's the only thing we share in common.
You're a very outspoken man, Doctor.
I find it the best form of deception.
Do you think it wise to try to deceive the lawful government of your country?
Lawful government? You have a quaint sense of humor, Herr Reichman.
You may not find it so quaint if Count Victor ever removes his protection from you.
He won't. When you've informed him of his impending suicide, as I presume you will, you'll see he'll need me more than ever. You do intend to show the notes to the Count, don't you?
Yes. I will present myself to His Excellency tonight on his return from Berlin.
Yes, his reactions to the notes will be most interesting. Would it inconvenience you if I would be present on the occasion?
Oh, not at all, Doctor. I'd be delighted. Your own reactions should be most interesting, too.
Dad? That's what the people think, eh? They think they can kill me with words. They can't do that to me, can they, Doctor?
Easy, Doctor, easy.
Look at this childish note. Count Victor will kill himself on the night of the king's birthday. Because of his great shame here, I'll great shame them, all right. They'll see that... Doctor, a little of the brandy, please.
Yes, of course, Count Victor. Now, you mustn't upset yourself.
Who's upset? The whole thing is completely nonsensical, completely.
Of course it is. Ask Herr Reichman. His police have practically caught the writer of the notes, haven't they, Herr Reichman?
Practically, Doctor. You have nothing to worry about, Count Victor.
You see?
Doctor, tonight, if I need a sedative...
Certainly, Count Victor.
I'll show them. I'll give them a dinner here on the night of the king's birthday. Everyone will hear about it. They'll see who's afraid. I'll give a dinner. Herr Reichman, will you be my guest at dinner?
With pleasure, Count Victor.
I'll light up this whole castle like a Christmas tree. And Elsa, you'll wear that gown you wore at the palace and your jewels. You understand? You'll wear all your jewels.
Yes, Victor.
Kill me with words, eh? If it's words they're after, I'll give them words. Herr Reichman, I'll make a statement to your newspapers the night of the king's birthday. I'll stuff words down the people's throat. Yes. And there's someone in particular who'll read what I have to say. My brother, Christian. I want him especially to read it. Herr Reichman, have you ever seen my brother?
No, Count Victor.
His picture was in that empty frame up there next to mine. I destroyed his picture.
Victor, you're getting excited. Dr. Erickson.
Yes, you're right, Elsa. Sometimes the strain of my work is too much. Dr. Erickson, you'll talk to me for a while before I go to bed, won't you?
Of course. Talk to you, Count Victor?
Yes, the doctor has a way of calming my nerves. It's slightly hypnotic, isn't that it, Doctor?
You might call it that, Count Victor.
Count Victor, I'd strongly advise...
No, it's the only thing that helps me. I just go quietly to sleep while the doctor talks.
But, Count Victor...
Good night, Herr Reichman. I'll expect you here for dinner on the night of the king's birthday.
Of course, Count Victor.
Elsa?
Yes, Victor?
They can't hurt me with words, can they?
No, Victor.
They can't hurt me if I don't listen, can they? If I shut my ears, I'll be all right. That's it. Shut my ears. I won't listen. I won't listen. I won't listen. I won't listen. I won't listen.
Herr Gauleiter.
Yes, Lieutenant?
While you were out to lunch...
You needn't tell me. It's another note.
Yes, Herr Gauleiter.
Where did you find it this time?
I hesitate to...
Speak up! Speak up!
I found it, Herr Gauleiter, in the pocket of my own tunic when I was about to go on duty.
Never mind the details. I found one of them under my pillow this morning. Count Victor called me and said there was one delivered with his morning paper. A farmer came in here at 8 o'clock. He found one nailed to his door. Lieutenant, it has got to stop.
Yes, Herr Gauleiter.
Just as our Führer says. If you tell a lie often enough, everybody believes it.
That's true, Herr Gauleiter.
Is it?
Well, as the Gauleiter says...
Do you believe Count Victor will kill himself?
Oh, no, Herr Gauleiter.
Neither do I. But the Countess was right about one thing. If he did kill himself after all these notes, the effect on the people would be electrifying.
But you just said that...
I'm talking about effects, Lieutenant. From what I have seen of the Count, he is too much of a coward to take his own life. But if someone else killed him and made it look like suicide...
Yes, it could be done, but how?
How? I don't know. There will be 4 of us at dinner. I have ordered 50 guards to patrol the grounds. 4 guards will be stationed in the dining room while we eat. No one can get near the Count. It's impossible to kill him. But in this strange country, you can't even trust the impossible.
They say the castle is guarded tonight. 50 soldiers.
They say the Count locked himself in his room all day writing a message to the people, they say.
They say the Gauleiter has 5 Gestapo men at the castle besides the soldiers. 1 Gestapo man is watching the food for poison.
Wait a minute, you. Taste that wine before you bring it into the dining room.
What did you say, sir?
I said taste that wine.
Oh, taste it. Why, of course. Ah, it's very good, sir. Did you doubt its quality?
Don't be insolent. All right. You may take it in.
Thank you, sir.
And if there's any left after they're through...
Oh, I'll take care of you, sir.
Ah, more wine. Good boy, Peter. Set it right here. We'll drink another toast to the king.
Oh, Victor, I think we've drunk enough toast.
Oh, nonsense. This is the king's birthday dinner. We've got to drink to the king.
Oh, Peter.
Yes, sir?
Did they make you taste that wine before you brought it in?
Yes, Doctor, they did.
What's this? What's this about tasting wine?
A simple precaution of mine, Count Victor. I hope you don't mind.
Mind? No, I don't mind, but you don't think that...
Now, Victor, don't get upset.
Oh, Elsa, for the love of heaven, stop repeating that inane phrase. I've been saying that all through dinner. I'm not upset. I just want to know what's going on. What have I got to be upset about? You're more nervous than I am.
I can understand the Countess's feeling, as this is the first dinner I've ever had with 4 soldiers observing my digestive processes. Don't you think, Herr Reichmann?
I must insist, Doctor, that the soldiers remain.
Well, at least ask them to sit down.
Gefreiter.
Yes, Herr Gauleiter.
Your men may be seated.
Thank you, Herr Gauleiter. Wir können euch hinsetzen.
Yes, and Peter, go get some wine for the soldiers.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Everyone will have more wine, Peter. We're going to toast the king. What time's it, Doctor?
5 minutes to 12, Count Victor.
And I'm still alive. Peter, it's 5 minutes to 12, and I'm still alive. Go get the wine, Peter.
Yes, sir.
You know, Peter tells me everything they say down at the village. The people say I have 5 minutes to live.
So, Peter tells you the village gossip.
Oh, yes. He knows everything. It was Peter who discovered most of the notes and brought them to me.
He brought you the notes?
Oh, yes, and the last one said that Now, what did it say?
Victor, can't we talk about something else?
Why? Ask the doctor. He and I discussed it for hours. Well, the doctor told me about some sect over in the West Indies that disposes of an enemy by simply writing the victim's name on a piece of paper and sending it to him. Same sort of nonsense is being tried on me. Isn't that your theory, Doctor?
Well,
Dr. Erickson, in view of the Count's nervous condition, don't you
Herr
think...
Gauleiter, my private life is my own affair.
When you work for the Reich, Count Victor, you have no private life. I repeat, Dr. Erickson, in view of the Count's nervous disorder...
As the Count's personal physician, I prescribe my own remedies. To know the truth about occult practices is the best way to guard against them.
But surely you don't think that...
In Haiti, Herr Reichmann, I saw a man die after receiving a note with his name on it. I don't explain it. I tell you a fact.
You see? It's possible. It's a fact. Well, I could be murdered with pen and ink. It could be done in exactly 3 minutes if my watch is right. Yes. 3 minutes to live. Where's Peter with that wine?
Victor, if you will excuse me, I have a headache.
You stay here, Elsa. No one leaves this room till midnight.
Gefreiter. Yes, Herr Gauleiter.
Lock the door. Bolt all the windows.
Yes, Herr Gauleiter. Türen schließen.
Yes. Yes, that's right. Bolt everything. They won't come in here after me. They won't touch me.
Victor, you're being absurd. I asked
Countess, I think it best to comply with Count Victor's wishes.
Humor me, my dear. Humor me. Now, you'd never forgive yourself if you treated me unkindly during the last 2 minutes of my life. Especially since you wished me dead so many times.
Victor.
It's the truth, isn't it?
Count Victor.
2 minutes to live, Doctor. This is a good time to hear Elsa's confession.
If I may say a word.
You may not. Elsa, it's the truth, isn't it? Isn't it?
Yes, Victor. It's the truth. I wish you were dead. I hate every minute I live under your roof. I hate the thing you've become. A Nazi puppet. I hate your sniveling, goose-stepping mind, just as I loathe this fat specimen of the super race you've invited to dinner.
Freiter, all right? No, let her finish her Gauleiter. Go on, Elsa.
I despise you as a man. Your countrymen despise you. Even before the Nazis came, you were planning to sell us out. All that Kronwald has fought for down through the years. The Danes should be a proud and free people. You sold all that for a cast-iron Nazi cross. I wish you were dead, Victor. I wish your soul were rotting in the grave that's waiting for all these mad men of Europe.
Doctor, listen.
12 o'clock.
May God grant wisdom to our king and freedom to our people.
May Kronwald always keep the faith.
Who turned out the lights? Who turned out the lights? Gefreiter, I hear a door opening.
No, Herr Gauleiter. My hand is on the door. It is not moving.
Yes?
Gefreiter!
Count Victor of Kronwald.
I hear you.
Who is speaking?
Victor, this is your time. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Now you die like a soldier, Victor. But your name will live on.
Victor! Don't do it, Victor!
Goodbye, Elsa.
Victor!
Have they found the body? They say the body was washed out to sea. But yesterday on the rocks they found the Count's wristwatch and a handkerchief with the initial V on it.
They'll never find the body.
Say what you will. Count Victor was a brave man to take his own life.
Yes, he showed those Nazis a Dane could die for honor.
You know what the Nazis say? They say someone forced the Count to kill himself.
Well, how could you force a
That's
man
what the Nazis say. And listen, they've arrested old Peter. They're trying to make old Peter talk.
Peter won't talk. But if he did, I bet he could tell them a thing or two.
Yes, I could tell them a thing or two. I could tell them why they'll never find Count Victor's body. You know why? Because Count Victor didn't jump out of the window. How could he? Count Victor was dead 6 days before the king's birthday. No, I didn't kill him. He was shot through the head by his own brother Christian the night he came home unexpectedly from Berlin, 6 days before the king's birthday. Yes, I worked with the underground, and so did the Countess and Dr. Erickson. That's why Christian came here to see us. When the Count returned unexpectedly, Christian decided to try to reason with him. They quarreled and, well, Christian eliminated the slimiest traitor Denmark has ever known. It was then that Dr. Erickson got the idea for the notes.
Christian, we've got to try it. This new Gauleiter has never seen Count Victor. You'll pose as the Count and we'll stage your suicide. The moral effect on the people will be tremendous.
Christian agreed, and we started sending the notes. The rest was easy. We all played our parts, and Dr. Erickson coached us on the exact thing to do at 12 midnight.
At the last stroke of 12, Peter will turn out the lights from downstairs. You've got that, Peter?
Yes, Doctor.
Then what do?
I go through the passageway that leads to the hidden door in the dining room fireplace. I open the door and call out, Count Victor, this is your time. Are you ready?
And you, Christian?
I say, I am ready.
I call out, don't do it, Victor, don't do it.
Then I break one of the windows. And you, Christian?
I go through the fireplace door and disappear.
Yes. And Count Victor of Kronwald has died for his country.
Well, that's how it was done. We planned it well, even to putting Count Victor's wristwatch and handkerchief on the rock where the Nazis would find them. Presently, the Gauleiter will question me some more. But soon there will be a note on his desk, and I can hear him saying...
Lieutenant, how did this note get on my desk?
A note? I don't know, Herr Gauleiter. What does it say?
Says, remember the night of the king's birthday. Your turn is next, Herr Gauleiter. Your turn is next.
And so closes The King's Birthday, starring Dolores Costello with Martin Kozlik, George Zuko, and Ian Wolfe. Tonight's tale of Suspense. The producer of these broadcasts is William Spier, who, with Ted Bliss, director, Lud Gluskin and Lucien Marowik, conductor and composer, and Corporal Louis Pelletier, radio author, collaborated on tonight's Suspense. This is your narrator, the Man in Black, who conveys to you Columbia's invitation to spend this half hour in suspense with us again next week. Suspense will be heard at a new time, Thursdays at 10:30 Eastern War Time and 7:30 Pacific War Time. Perhaps you will want to note this down. The new time for Suspense will be Thursdays beginning next Thursday at 10:30 Eastern War Time and 7:30 Pacific War Time. Our play next Thursday will be The Singing Walls, based on a story by Cornell Woolrich.
This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Now, Roma Wines present Suspense. Tonight, The Merry Widower, starring Reginald Gardner. Suspense is presented for your enjoyment by Roma Wines. That's R-O-M-A, Roma Wines. Those excellent California wines that can add so much pleasantness to the way you live, to your happiness in entertaining guests, to your enjoyment of everyday meals. Yes, right now a glassful would be very pleasant as Roma Wines bring you Suspense. This is the Man in Black, here for the Roma Wine Company of Fresno, California, who tonight from Hollywood brings you as star Mr. Reginald Gardner and a suspense play in grim three-quarter time. And so, with The Merry Widower and with the performance of Mr. Gardner, we again hope to keep you in suspense.
While we're swaying to the playing of the dance,
Oh, George!
eyes will
George!
listen
George
as
Munsey,
we
if you don't listen to me...
My good woman, pray, what is the meaning of this intrusion?
What?
Oh, hello, Ethel.
I say, who do you think you're calling my good woman?
For a moment, I didn't know who it was, that's all.
You didn't know who it was? Well, who did you think it was? The servant?
Please, Ethel.
Not that it wouldn't be nice if we did have a servant.
We shall, my dear. We shall.
Of course, that's what you say. That's what you always say about everything. Sometimes I wonder why I ever married you, George Munsey. It hasn't changed my life much. When I met you, I was waiting on people all day long in Hoffman's restaurant, and now all day long I wait on you.
You don't think by any chance, do you, that I'm unworthy to be waited on? That would be amusing.
Oh, George, it isn't that. I'm no snob, and you know it. And I'm not afraid of a little hard work, either. But you're always making such great plans and such big promises.
Yes, well, I have big plans. Someday you'll realize, my dear, that you've married a rather remarkable man.
Well, remarkable man. If you don't hurry up and get down to work, you'll be fired.
I'm not going to work this morning.
You're what?
I said I'm not going to work this morning.
George Munsey, are you crazy?
What? What did you say?
What's come over you lately, anyway?
Ah, then you've noticed something.
I should say I have. Wearing wing collars in the daytime all of a sudden and buying yourself a fancy hat and a cane.
Really, Ethel, it's quite appropriate that I should wear a Homburg hat and carry a walking stick. After all,
Appropriate, is it? Well, I haven't had a new hat since I can remember, and you know how we have to scrape along here, and now you're not going to work. Well, where are you going?
I'm going up to London.
London.
Yes, there are certain very important affairs that I must take care of in London, my dear.
Just what are these very important affairs, Your Royal Highness?
Why did you call me that?
Because you act so high and mighty sometimes. Oh, George, why can't you be a little more practical?
My dear, has it ever occurred to you that I might be different from other men?
Oh, George, you are. I know you are. In most ways, you're the most wonderful husband a girl could ever have. But really...
Yes, perhaps it's time. Yeah, I think it is. Time that I took you into my confidence.
Well, perhaps it's time I took you into mine. There's just 10 shillings sixpence in the house to buy groceries for the rest of the month.
Please, Ethel, don't be sordid.
Sordid? Well, if you think 3 meals a day is so sordid all of a sudden...
Shut up!
George.
You're not fit to share my confidence. You're not fit to share my confidence or my station.
George! 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 George!
Encore! Encore!
All the girls I chatter, I laugh and kiss and flatter.
I've seen it now for the 12th time within as many weeks. And again, as on each previous occasion, I'm all but overcome by the one astounding, incredible, and yet quite simple fact. The story being played upon the stage is my story. And the hero of that story, the dashing Prince Danilo of Masovia, is myself. The time is not yet ripe for me to return and take my rightful station in my country. All this must for a little longer yet remain my secret. Ethel has no suspicion yet, that's obvious, but there is one who knows, and I'm sure of it. Although she's far too tactful to say so, my Lady of the Veil. And she'll be waiting for me again tonight, that I'm sure of, too, in the lobby of the theater after the performance.
I catch and kiss them.
Ah, fair lady.
It's you again. My, this is a coincidence.
No, I'd set my heart on meeting you again. May I walk a little way with you, fair lady?
If you like.
Shall we go through the park?
If you like. So we meet again. You must be almost as fond of the play as I am.
Fond of it? Well, that's hardly the word for it now, is it?
But I suppose you have some special reason.
Ah, then you do suspect me.
Oh, now, one doesn't have to be a mind reader for that. Every young man in town is halfway in love with the merry widow as it is.
Not every young man, fair lady. Remember, the prince himself does not return her love until the very last.
Well, that's so.
That's as it must be, fair lady.
If you don't stop calling me fair lady, I shall have to start calling you Prince Charming.
Shall we sit here?
You know something.
What?
You've never told me your name.
Haven't I?
No. What is your name?
My name? Why, as a matter of fact, it's Prince.
Prince? And what's your first name?
My first name?
Yes.
Daniel.
Daniel Prince. Well, that's rather like the name in the play. Daniel Prince, Prince Danilo. It is rather like, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Well, don't you want to know my name?
Oh, I know it. It's Sonia.
No, it's Hilda. Hilda Calamere.
Oh.
Well, I must say you're not very curious. Don't you want to know anything more about me? Whether I'm married or...
Why, you're a widow.
Why, so I am. However did you know?
Lift your veil, fair lady, and let me see your face.
Well, since my bereavement, I may seem a little older than you. Even a few years older.
It's not one's age that matters, but who one is.
Oh, that is so true. Daniel, are you married?
Married? No.
Well... I don't see why you act so skittish about it. But I suppose you're like all the rest. You've a guilty conscience.
No, I have not.
Some liaison with a pretty barmaid, like the prince in the play. That's it, isn't it, Mr. Prince?
Yes, there is a little liaison, yes.
And now you're tired of her, and you're wondering how to break it off. Is that it?
Yes.
My poor Prince Charming.
Miss Calamere, if you could help me,
No, Daniel. That's something you must do for yourself. But I can tell you this. It's best to be strong about it. Break it straight off, open and above board, like a true gentleman. Isn't it now?
Yes. Yes, of course.
And things like that are always so unsatisfactory for a young man of your station in life, aren't they?
My station. Yes. Well, what's that?
Why, 12 o'clock, I expect.
I'll have to hurry.
Daniel! Wait! Where are you going?
Home.
George? Is that you, George?
Yes, my dear.
Oh, I must have fallen asleep waiting for you. What time is it?
A little after 1, I think.
After 1? Where in the world have you been all this time?
I told you this morning that I had certain very important matters to attend to in London.
And what are these important matters, may I ask, that keep you out until 1 o'clock in the morning?
Ethel, tell me, do you believe in morganatic marriages?
In what?
Morganatic marriages.
Whatever's that?
When a person of royal blood marries someone beneath his station.
Well, I never thought about it. I don't see what's wrong with it if they're both in love. Why in the world do you ask me a question like that?
I just wanted to know what you thought.
You are an odd one. I still don't
Please,
see...
Ethel, I'm very tired. I think we should get to bed.
All right. I don't want to quarrel with you tonight of all nights. George,
Yes?
I did an awfully foolish thing today.
What?
I spent all our money, or most of it. Here, look what I got.
What's that?
A little box. It's for cigarettes or hairpins or whatever you like. But when you open it, it plays that tune you like so much. See?
Well, that was very thoughtful of you, Ethel. It's really quite appropriate.
Here, now, I didn't get it for you. Look what else I got.
Well, what are those?
Why, you can see what they are, a sand bucket and a sailboat.
Well, why did you get them?
Oh, I know it's silly and all, but... George, if we were to have a baby...
A baby?
Yes, mind you, I didn't say we will.
It's impossible.
Why, it's not impossible either.
I tell you it is. It's not the way the thing should happen at all.
The way what should
It's
happen?
all wrong. It's not fitting to my station. It can't happen.
Oh, it can't. Well, if I want to have a baby, it's little enough I get out of
Ethel!
life. George, I thought you'd be happy if you thought that...
Of course, my dear, of course. Yes, the idea just came as something of a surprise, that's all.
Then you mean
Well,
that
let's
you...
talk about it in the morning, my dear. I think now I shall take a bath.
A bath at this time of night?
Good for the nerves, you know. Relaxing.
Well, do hurry, then.
Shan't be long.
George!
I can't hear you.
Oh, it's no great matter.
What is it? Why don't you come in here and talk to me?
Well, all right. George, don't you think the baby would like this music box? It is rather sweet. Oh, I thought you were going to take a bath.
I've changed my mind.
George, what are you doing? Look out! I'm falling!
The thing kept playing as she lay there in the water. I looked at her very closely. It wasn't necessary now to do anything more. There was a deep bruise on her forehead, just above the temple. She was no longer breathing. I got my hat and my walking stick, and I left the house.
Tonight for Suspense, Roma Wines are bringing you The Merry Widower by Robert L. Richards, based on Roy Vickers' short story, The Rubber Trumpet. Reginald Gardner is the star of tonight's study in Suspense.
In many foreign lands, wine connoisseurs could propose this toast. California has given us this superb wine, so delicate, so excellent in taste and bouquet, that we import it. It is famous Roma California wine. Yes, that is true. For in Roma wines, you will find the uniform qualities which make a wine truly magnificent. More Americans enjoy Roma than any other wine, for greater enjoyment of meals, for delighting their guests. These delicious Roma wines are the result of California's perfect soil and climate, plus a combination of old world winemaking skill and modern knowledge that mean constant quality. Yet they cost you only pennies a glass. Tomorrow, before dinner, serve an appetizing glass of cool amber gold Roma California sherry. Then, with the meal, serve cool glasses of hearty Roma Burgundy. Ah, there is a real treat indeed. No matter what the meal or what glasses you use, the result is the same. New compliment-rousing enjoyment of the meal, new pleasure from even the simplest foods. Try this easy, inexpensive way to better living tomorrow. Just ask your dealer for R-O-M-A, Roma wine. If your dealer is out of Roma, please try again soon. Remember, more Americans enjoy Roma than any other wine.
And now it is with pleasure that we bring back to our soundstage Mr. Reginald Gardner in The Merry Widower, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Shall I tell you more? Yes, I believe I shall. You've been very attentive, and it pleases us to have you share our confidence. Very well, then. At the performance that evening, the lovely widow and I sealed our betrothal. Miss Calamere.
Why, it's my Prince Charming.
Oh, Miss Calamere, may we have our walk again, please?
Why, of course. Really, I hardly expected to see you at all this evening. You know, you were rather a naughty boy to leave me so suddenly last night without a word or anything.
Yes, I suppose I was, but...
You were going home, you said.
Yes, to my lodgings.
Oh, of course. Tell me, did you enjoy the performance tonight?
I didn't see it. I don't want ever to see it or hear it again.
Oh. Daniel, do you have something to tell me?
Yes.
Is it about her?
Yes.
Did you do as I told you?
Yes. It's finished.
My poor, dear boy. And that's why you don't want to hear the music anymore. Because it reminds you of things you'd rather forget.
Yes.
That was very good of you, Daniel. And very brave. I hope it wasn't necessary to hurt her too much.
No. It didn't hurt her very much.
And what are your plans
I've
now?
come to you, Miss Calamere. I've come to you.
Daniel, you mean...
You're the only person in the world who understands me, Miss Calamere.
Oh, my Prince Charming. It's like a dream, like the play that brought us together.
We are the play now.
Until death do us part.
Yes, until death do us part. It has come off precisely as it should have. I've married the lovely widow, and we shall live happily ever after. She has a fine home and her own income, and it's very fine, and she's very good to me, and very tactful, too. She never refers to my true identity or to the impostor who continues nightly to play out my life upon the stage. At her suggestion, I've taken a position in a London chemist shop for my self-respect, she says, but of course she means the better to disguise my true name and station until the time comes. Now, each morning she walks down with me as I go to work.
Now, Daniel, be sure and stop at the Hatter's on your way home and pick up your new Hamburg. I've ordered it especially for you.
Yes, my dear.
I'm sure it'll be very becoming. And, now, let me see. Oh, yes, this is the day you're paid, isn't it?
Yes, so it is.
You know, I've been thinking you should have your own bank account. What would you say to that?
Whatever you think best, my dear.
Very well. But bring the money home as usual, and I'll arrange it all for you tomorrow.
Yes, my dear.
Well, here we are. Mind you come right home after work, and don't be late. We're having something very special for dinner this evening.
I shall, my dear. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Daniel.
Oh, so there you are.
Good morning, Mr. Arrowsmith.
You're late again, Prince.
I'm sorry, Mr. Arrowsmith.
Well, being sorry isn't enough. This is the second time this summer. See if it don't happen again.
Yes, Mr. Arrowsmith.
Now, get them fancy togs off and into your work coat with you and behind that counter.
Yes, sir.
Here's something new I want you to pay attention to today. It's a novelty I want you to try out, see? I'm putting it in your counter.
Oh, very good, Mr. Arrowsmith.
You have to demonstrate it, so look sharp here.
Yes, sir.
It's a cigarette box. When you opens it, it plays a tune like this. You see?
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it, I say.
What?
I'm sorry, sir. But you see, I'm quite allergic to music.
Oh, you are you? Well, mind you don't talk to me in that tone of voice, or you're liable to find that I'm allergic to keeping you on here. You understand?
Yes, sir.
And here's your pay. The 6pence dock for that glass you broke Saturday.
Thank you, sir.
And mind you give some attention to trying to sell that music box. Allergic or not allergic?
Yes, sir.
Oh, hello, Prince. I was all around the old man.
Oh, nothing at all. Just a minor difference of opinion and a matter of policy, that's all.
Matter of policy, eh? Oh, here, what's this?
Don't touch it.
What's wrong? Has it got a snake in it or what?
It's a very delicate piece of mechanism.
Well, let's see. Oh, I say.
Give it to me.
Well, you are edgy. Why, you look as though you'd seen a ghost.
A ghost? At the lunch hour, I took the wretched thing out to the back of the store. I smashed it to bits and threw it into the rubbish bin. It had been priced at 7 6. And I rang it up on the cash register.
I say, Prince.
Yes, sir?
Where's that music box?
I sold it, sir.
You did, eh? Well, that's jolly good. Nice to have you show a bit of initiative for a change.
Thank you, sir.
Here you are. Here's another one.
What?
Salesman talked me into buying 3 dozen of them. Thought for a while I'd be stuck with them, but I guess that's going to be you that's stuck with them. Eh, Prince? That's it. Now it's you that's stuck with them.
3 dozen. Yes, sir. I'll get rid of them, I'm sure.
Well, come on, Prince. Let's go have a spot of lunch together, eh?
No, I'm going home to lunch today. I must get something very important. Well, good night, Bertie.
Hi, Prince.
Good night, Mr. Arrowsmith.
Good night. Oh, Prince.
Yes, sir?
How did you do over those musical cigarette boxes, hmm?
They're all sold, sir.
What? All 3 dozen?
Yes, sir. You see, a gentleman came in and said he wanted them for an orphanage, sir.
3 dozen musical... Well, that's a nice traveling bag you have there. Genuine alligator. Pretty expensive, eh?
Yes, sir, it is. It's my wife's.
3 dozen musical cigarette boxes for an orphanage. Why, the fellow must have been insane.
Oh, no, he was quite sane, sir. As sane as you or me.
Well, good night, Prince.
Good night, sir.
Can you spare a poor man a copper, Governor?
Yes, here's a shilling.
Oh, God bless you, Governor.
But there's something you must do. I want to give you something else.
Oh, what?
Here, take this suitcase. It's yours. You can do anything you like with it.
Yeah. What's the game, Governor?
There's no game. I'm just tired of it, that's all. It's a good bag. You can probably pawn it for a nice price.
What's in it?
Do you want it or don't you?
All right, I'll take it. But I hope you don't have your wife act up in it or something.
Then take it and shut up.
Is that you, Daniel?
Yes, my dear.
Well, it's about time. I've been looking for my alligator bag.
Oh, yes, I was about to tell you, my dear. I borrowed it.
Borrowed it? What for? Where is it?
It was stolen.
Stolen? Well, how?
You see, I was riding on the underground, and some chap grabbed it and dashed out of the door with it before I could stop him.
My beautiful bag. Oh, Daniel, how could you have been so careless?
Well, it can't be helped now, my dear. I'll save up and buy you another one.
Stolen. Well, at least we can phone the police.
Police?
Well, why not? That's what one usually does about stolen belongings, isn't it?
It's not the slightest use, my dear.
Well, there's no harm in it. Oh, I'll answer it, Daniel. Yes? Why, yes, my husband and I were just... Yes. Yes, that would be if... Oh. Well, that is odd. Why, yes, come right up. Yes, we'll both be here. That was the police, Daniel. They found my bag.
No, they couldn't
They
have.
saw a beggar carrying it. They thought it looked odd, such a nice bag, and they found my name on it inside.
Oh.
Daniel, it was full of music boxes. 36 of them.
All right, then. They were down at the store. They got on my nerves.
And Daniel, they all played the same piece of music. The tune from our play that you used to like so much.
That's right.
And you hadn't ever wanted to hear again.
Hilda.
Since... Well, Daniel.
I'm very tired, Hilda. I'm going to take a bath.
Daniel, I want to talk to you.
Very well. You may talk to me while I run my bath.
Daniel, something's happened. You're different.
I'm no different.
Well, why do you hate that piece of music so much? Enough to do such a crazy thing.
What?
Well, it's because of her, isn't it?
Yes. No.
What did you do that night? You killed her. Oh, who are you?
I am His Royal Highness, Prince Danilo of Masovia.
Daniel?
What I have done in the interest of my royal house and of my kingdom. And what I am about to do...
Oh, that is the police. I'll go send them away. Daniel, open that door. Let me out! Daniel!
What do you want?
I'm Inspector Davis, Scotland Yard.
That's him. How George. How George, why did you leave me? I'd fallen in the bathroom and cracked my head. And when I woke up, you were gone.
You'd have fallen?
We've been trying to find you for this lady for quite a while, Mr. Munsey. All we had to go on was your taste in music.
George.
And when this bag showed up with the music boxes in it... by the way, is this your other wife's bag?
Oh, George, there was someone else.
Ah, so you don't want to answer, eh? Well, you better call the other lady down here, Mr. Munsey. It looks as though you'd have to answer to a charge of bigamy, my lad.
Bigamy. Bigamy. Bigamy! I have been returned at last to my rightful place and have taken up residence at my castle in Arsovia. There are heavy bars upon the window for the protection of my royal person, and I am most courteously treated by all my court attendants. Even now I hear the approach of my prime minister, whose quaint conceit it is to call himself my doctor. He has been on a personal errand at my request. Did you get it? Did you bring us what we asked?
Yes. I managed to find one. Here it is.
Ah, yes, yes. That is it. We thank you. Doubtless it seems a trivial thing, a mere trinket, but it reminds us of so many things that we cannot quite remember, like some dream of another life. And it will serve to take our mind from cares of state, which is most necessary, since we know that now we shall be here all the rest of our life.
And so closes The Merry Widower, starring Mr. Reginald Gardner. Tonight's study in Suspense. Suspense is produced and directed by William Spier.
Yes, Roma wine makes any meal taste better. Simply place a cool bottle of your favorite Roma wine on the table with the meal. Serve it in any kind of glass. Once you taste the addition these delightful wines bring to the zest and savoriness of even the simplest dishes, you'll wonder why you've ever done without Roma wines. Remember, it costs you only pennies a glass to add the extra pleasure of Roma wines to your daily meals. Tomorrow, ask your dealer for ROMA, Roma wines. Try them, and you'll know why more Americans enjoy a Roma than any other wine.
Reginald Gardner appeared through the courtesy of 20th Century Fox, producers of the Derelict Zanuck Technicolor production Wilson. Next Thursday, same time, you will hear Miss Lucille Ball as star of Suspense.
Presented by Roma Wines, ROMA, made in California for enjoyment throughout the world. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Suspense. Now let's see. Suspect, suspectant, suspend. Ah, here we are. Suspense. The condition of mental uncertainty, usually accompanied by apprehension or anxiety. Fear of something which is about to occur as, do not keep me any longer in suspense.
For our story of suspense tonight, we invite you to enjoy The Devil in the Summer House by John Dixon Carr.
Somewhere along the Hudson, perhaps not far from Tarrytown, there is a modest house in its own grounds. Behind it, in a spacious garden, stands a summer house of evil memory. More than 25 years ago, a man shot himself, or at least died, in that summer house. They found Major Kenyon with a scorched bullet hole in his head and the weapon beside him. But we are in the present now. The latticed summer house has grown heavy with vines, and only the other evening 2 men came into that garden at twilight, over the shaggy grass, as a storm was brewing along the Hudson. 2 men, the lawyer from New York.
Who's there?
And Captain Burke of the homicide squad.
Easy, my friend, easy. I was just going to ask you the same thing.
My name is Parker. I'm an attorney. You're not Captain Burke.
Yeah, the very same and no other. I thought I recognized you, Mr. Parker. Must be something important to bring you so far from New York at this time of night.
I was in Tarrytown anyway. I thought there'd be a housekeeper here, but I don't see any lights.
You've got business here?
Yes, in a way. Have you?
I don't know. I'll tell you better after you tell me what brought you to a place that no one has lived in for 10 years.
Tell me, Captain. Did you ever get an anonymous letter from a dead man? Did you?
No, I can't say I did. The letter's anonymous. How do you know the man's dead?
Because they're all dead. Every last one of them. Dead and under the ground, where they can't be hurt any longer. Look. There's the summer house where Jerry Kenyon used to work. There are the windows of the library and the dining room. Looking toward it. Confound this lightning.
Makes the windows blaze, don't it?
Jerry Kenyon hadn't a care in the world. Yet he shot himself. I'll show you the letter.
Now, look, Mr. Parker, I couldn't read anything in this light. But if we can get inside the house
Certainly we can get into the house. I was the family attorney. I've got the keys. Why should a dead person send me a letter?
No lights working, eh? But you got a flashlight, I see. Came here prepared for anything, eh?
This is the library. There were always candles on the mantel. Yes, there they are. Have you a match, Captain?
Yes, I'll light them.
That's better. Same old heavy furniture. Same old thick carpet. Same old globe map.
Now, Mr. Parker, this letter that you were talking about.
Yeah. Read it.
Hey, wait a minute. This thing is dated November 2nd, 1918.
That's right, and be careful of that paper. You see how old it is? But it was mailed yesterday.
From where?
I don't remember. I didn't keep the envelope. Read it.
Dear Joe.
In case you didn't know it, I'm Joe.
Dear Joe, if you want to know how Major Kenyon really died...
But we know how he died. It was suicide.
Are you sure it was? Whoever wrote this letter doesn't seem to think so. If you want to know how Major Kenyon really died, look in the third drawer of the desk in the library. Press hard at the back of the drawer. Yours very truly. It's not signed.
That's right.
Now, you're sure you don't know who wrote that letter?
This is the first time I've been back in this room, Captain. It was almost a home to me once. There's the chair where Isabel sat on the afternoon it happened. Isabel was Jerry Kenyon's wife. Beautiful woman. There's the door that the maid let me in by that afternoon. You know, Captain, seems to me they're all here tonight.
Who?
We stand beneath the sounding rafter, and the walls around us are bare as they echo our peals of laughter. It seems that the dead are there.
Yet we stand to our glasses steady.
You know it?
I was in my school reader. Now, how does the rest of it go?
Yet we stand to our glasses steady and drink to our comrades' eyes. Here's a glass to the dead already. Hurrah for the next that dies. Excuse me, Captain. I don't know what's come over me talking that way. I was very fond of these people.
Are you going to look in the desk drawer?
This is a lot of nonsense.
Then why are you here, Mr. Parker?
Jerry Kenyon was always a happy man. At least that's what I always thought. Big, boisterous fellow.
Yeah?
He had a good position with Vitaton. You know, the phonograph company.
Yeah, sure, I know.
But he'd just been made a major in the Army. 1917. There was a war on then, too, if you remember.
I remember. To make the world safe for democracy.
Old days. Old heartaches. Old memories. I remember that blazing hot day in August when all the windows were up. I remember this room. And Isabel, that was Jerry's wife, sitting in that chair, knitting. I remember...
Oh, yes, Kitty. What is it?
There's a man to see you, Miss Kenyon. He says his name's Parker.
Yes, I'm expecting him. Show him in, please.
All right, ma'am. Shall I take your knitting in your knitting bag?
Why should you take my knitting?
I don't know, Miss Kenyon. I just wondered. You can come in now.
Thank you.
Hello, Joe.
Hello, Isabel. You sent for me?
Joe, I must apologize for Kitty. Servants are getting to be a problem nowadays.
She looks pretty enough to get along.
Oh, Kitty's got large ideas. She wants to go on the stage, if you please, and do imitations, like Miss Draper. If you only knew how hard it was acting all your life.
Isabel, you've been crying.
I have not. At least,
Is that why you sent for me?
I've missed you. You haven't been here in over a week, Joe.
I had an idea Jerry was getting a little tired of having me around this house.
Oh, no, Joe. Why, Jerry,
Yes, what about Jerry?
I wish I knew, Joe. That's why I wanted you here.
Where is he, by the way? I want to say goodbye to him before he leaves.
He's probably out in the summer house where he works with all those papers. He's got a lot of work to catch up with. He's going overseas tomorrow.
Yes, I know.
He's out there. He's been out there all day. His last day here, and I've been alone.
That sounded like a shot.
Yes, it was a shot, Joe,
In the house.
dear.
Doesn't seem to worry you.
It's only Paul, Jerry's brother, Paul.
Oh, thought you'd gotten him off your hands for good.
Jerry asked him out. He got here 2 nights ago.
That doesn't make it any easier for you, does it?
No, I don't mind. Jerry's fixed him up with a pistol range in the cellar. Paul's a terribly bad shot. Not like the rest of us. You don't seem to like it, Joe. Shall I have Kitty go down and tell him?
No, it's bearable. As long as he keeps away.
Poor Joe.
But, about Jerry, who is it this time?
Joe, Jerry's been home 5 days on leave from camp. Well, never mind what camp. But he spent 4 evenings of those 5 with that Fisk woman.
Diane Fisk? The redhead with all the money?
Oh, she got money?
Well,
She must have some attraction then. Please understand me, Joe. It's not that I'm jealous any longer. It's just
no,
that
of course not.
Jerry goes his way and I go mine. I may not be without admirers myself, if it comes to that.
You've no idea how true that is, Isabel.
No, I was thinking about Jerry. He may not always be lucky. He may meet some girl who's not as broad-minded as I am. And then when he gives her the go-by... Paul must be getting really furious down in that cellar. He's not hitting anything.
He must be using a lot of ammunition.
Now, your trouble, Joe, is that you're too much of a gentleman. And if you really want to see Jerry, there he is now.
Where?
Just standing in the door of the summer house. Look out the window.
Infernally bright out there.
Doesn't he look noble in his new uniform? Sam Brown belt and revolver and everything. Look how he turns around and waves his cap at us. Like a real soldier.
Real soldiers don't exactly wave their caps, do they?
He does. Jerry? Jerry!
Hello there.
Jerry, Joe Parker's here.
Who?
Joe Parker. He wants to see you.
Well, give him a drink or something. I'll be up in a minute.
Into the summer house again. Not a care in the world, has
Now,
he?
listen, Isabel, you've got to slow down. You'll be crying again in a minute. Come on over here and sit down.
Light hurts my eyes, that's all.
Well, then we'll just pull these blinds. We'll still be able to see it. There, how's that?
It's better, thanks.
Now, can
Joe.
I get you anything?
Oh, no, you heard the Great White Chief's orders. I'm to get you something. What'll you have, Joe? A highball?
Don't bother with that.
Oh, it's no bother. Everything's out in the dining room here. The iceman didn't deliver today of all days, so I'm afraid I can't give you any ice. I read in the paper yesterday that we're likely to have automatic ice boxes any day now. Things that freeze ice by electricity or something. Do you believe that, Joe?
I doubt it. Listen, Isabel.
Here you are. It's not cold at all. It's the best I could do.
Thanks very much. What I wanted to say was, couldn't you get that brother of yours to give up practicing now? Hasn't he done his good deed for the day?
Yes, maybe he has. I'll ring for Kitty.
You don't have to call me, Miss Kenyon. I'm here.
Oh, yes, Kitty. What is it?
It's only to tell you there's another visitor. This time it's a woman.
Lady, Kitty. Call her a lady, please.
Well, maybe. She says her name's Diane Fisk.
Diane Fisk, that's Jerry.
Kitty, tell the lady I'm not in.
Lady. She's a fine lady. I don't want to intrude, my dear. I don't want to intrude. Anyway, it's too late, Miss Kenyon. She's coming down the hall now.
My dear Mrs. Kenyon.
How do you do, Diane? This is a friend of ours, Miss Fisk, Mr. Parker.
Oh, now, I don't want to intrude, really, I don't. I wouldn't have intruded for worlds, especially on a day like this. Isn't it awful? But your husband simply insisted, my dear Mrs. Kenyon. He simply wouldn't take no for an answer.
I'm sure he wouldn't.
Do you know what he's brought from his office as a surprise?
No.
A phonograph recording machine. He's going to let us use it.
So that we can all hear ourselves talk twice. How nice. Heaven's name, can't somebody stop that firing?
Don't fly off the handle. Take it easy now.
Kitty.
Yes, ma'am.
Would you please go down the cellar and tell Mr. Kenyon's brother he's driving us all crazy. Tell him to stop.
Yes, ma'am.
My dear Mrs. Kenyon, I do hope I haven't offended you in any way. I know I'm a silly little chatterbox. They say people who have red hair often are. Because at your age, you must find the heat very trying.
Don't you think we'd all better sit down?
I
was very much interested in what Miss Fisk said about a phonograph recording machine. Mrs. Kenyon was just talking about a machine to make ice.
Yes. Isn't science wonderful? But I do think it was mean of Major Kenyon to invite me out here and then go and fall asleep in the summer house.
Did you say fall asleep?
Yes, of course.
How did you know?
Well, I came up the back way and I saw him in the summer house with his head forward on the table, taking a nice little snooze.
That's very queer.
Of course, you couldn't see much except in the bright light of the door, but I think I saw him there. I didn't disturb him, naturally.
But I think I'd better disturb him.
Oh, now, please don't trouble on my account.
The fact is, my dear, I don't altogether trust myself in this room. A woman of my age has to conserve her strength, you know. So if you'll just excuse me.
Well, of course, if you... Oh, dear, I just can't think what I'm always saying because I have the best intentions in the world, Mr. Barker, but...
Parker.
Oh, yes, Parker, but I do somehow manage to offend people being so dependent and everything. Except the men, of course. I couldn't offend you, Mr. Parker. Now, could I?
Madam, I'm not sure.
Well, of course, the person I really came to see was Paul, Mr. Kenyon's brother. He's a little young, of course, but he's joining up next month, and I think we should all do our bit, don't you? He has such a pleasant personality. I think he likes me. Why, if he walked in at that door this minute...
Now, how am I ever going to get any place? Someone's always interrupting my revolver practice just when I'm getting to the point where I can... Oh,
Why, Paul,
good Lord, are you here again?
you're a very untidy object, Paul.
Well, it's pretty untidy in this cellar. And dirty. I've got cockroaches on me, so keep away.
Did you have a good day's shooting?
Swell. One of the best.
Hit the target?
On the only shot that mattered, I hit the target dead center. That sounded like Isabel.
I think it was Isabel.
Why have you got those blinds down? Get them up. What is it? What's wrong with you? What are you looking at through that window?
That was 25 years ago, Captain Burke. We found Jerry Kenyon lying across the table in the summer house. He'd shot himself through the head with his own revolver from the holster. It was lying on the floor beside him.
Shut up, Zarbag. I see.
When Isabel found him, he'd been dead about half an hour.
The doctors proved that, did they?
Yes, that shot had been fired against his head. The front of his uniform cap was powder burned where the bullet entered.
There's no doubt about that.
None at all. We never noticed the real shot
Because that young lad was shooting off guns like a maniac in the cellar.
Precisely. Now they're all dead. By accident, illness, they're all gone. Isabel Kenyon died less than a year afterwards. I think she died just because she was so fond of Jerry. I suppose you've guessed my little secret.
Oh, I think I can sort of read between the lines. You were in love with Isabel Kenyon, weren't you?
Yes.
Well, these things happen.
I never let her see it, you understand?
Women know, pretty generally.
So, they're gone. The youngest of them. And I'm left alone With old tunes, old ghosts, wondering why the fellow ever killed himself. Why? Why? And this morning, out of a clear sky, I get a letter saying, if you want to know how Major Kenyon really died, look in the third drawer of the desk in the library. But I tell you, we know how he died.
Well, aren't you going to do it?
Naturally. I've got a key somewhere here that fits the drawer.
Now, listen, Mr. Parker. In my father's country, in Ireland, they got a saying that when a man's going to commit suicide...
I thought of doing that, too.
Then the devil comes in and takes him by the hand and talks to him. They say you can see the devil as plain as I see you, just before you pull the trigger.
The devil must have been in the summer house that afternoon, then.
Oh, no, he wasn't.
What do you mean?
Major Kenyon didn't kill himself. He was murdered.
My dear Captain Burke, the police covered all that at the time. Everybody had an alibi.
They did they?
Well, think of what I've told you. Isabel and I were together all the time. Paul, her brother, was shooting off guns in the cellar.
Yeah?
Diane Fisk.
Yeah, what about her?
Her chauffeur who drove her there swore he saw her walk straight up to the place. She passed the summer house, but didn't stop there.
Well, that checks.
Even Kitty, the maid, could prove she'd never stirred out of the house until just a minute or so before Isabel went herself.
Oh, and why did the maid have to leave the house at all?
She was taking Jerry the black coffee he drank every afternoon. He'd already been dead half an hour then. And that, my dear Captain, disposes of everybody.
Well, now listen, Mr. Parker. You're a good guy, and I'm not going to hold out on you any longer. You see, I say Major Kenyon was murdered because I know he was murdered.
By an outsider?
By one of the people in the house.
That's impossible.
Is it? Well, why don't you open that desk drawer and see? What time is it?
It's 7:45.
7:45, and I haven't got much time.
For what?
Holy St. Patrick, will you open that drawer?
If it's waited 25 years, my friend, it can wait a minute more. I've got the key somewhere in this bunch of keys. Everything the same. Paul never altered what he inherited. Same old desk, same old phonograph, same old... I think this is the key. Yeah, it opens. There's nothing here except one or two old newspapers. Everything very dirty.
The letter says to press hard at the back. Now, have you tried that?
Doesn't seem to. Yes, by George, it does work.
Well?
There seems to be a movable back on a hinge.
Well, what's inside?
Some sort of flat brown paper parcel sealed with wax. And about as dirty as it can get.
Open it, man. Open it.
I'm going to. It's a phonograph record. There's a plain white label. Something on it written in pencil. I don't see too well nowadays without my glasses.
Oh, here, give it to me. I'll read it to you.
Go on.
A record of how I killed Jerry Kenyon. Say, don't you get it, Mr. Parker? This is the real goods. The murderer's going to tell us his own story 25 years later.
Be careful. Whatever you do, don't drop it.
You seem to be interested enough now.
I don't say I'm not interested. I say I can't believe it.
You know, when you were talking about the dead coming back and that kind of thing, you sure started giving me goose pimples. But that's just what it is, a dead person. Now, there's the phonograph. Put that record on. Let's hear what the ghost says.
Any of them could have made the record, of course. The apparatus was all here.
Don't just stand there by the phonograph. Won't it work?
Yes, it works.
Is it wound up?
Yes, it's wound up. Here goes.
Now, look, Mr. Parker. Whose voice do you think it's going to be?
I don't know.
Now, I want to warn you. The voice you're going to hear from there...
Please, be quiet. Listen. I've started it up. Well, speak up. Who killed Jerry Kenyon?
I killed him, Joe, dear.
Isabel.
I'm sorry about it, Joe. But I had to have you for an alibi. And you were so terribly easy to
It's
fool.
only a phonograph record, man. Don't look at it as if it was alive.
You said you and I were always together, Joe. But that wasn't quite true.
I left you to go into the dining room and mix a highball, remember?
Yes.
And I was carrying my big knitting bag. Remember that, too? And there was something else in it besides knitting. I'm an awfully good revolver shot, Joe. I told you we were all good except Paul. And the back windows of the dining room faced the same way as the back windows of the library.
Thank you, Isabel. Thank you.
Jerry
very
was
much.
in the summer house. I made a sign to him from the window, and he came to the door there. In bright sunlight, 50 feet away.
True again, Isabel. True
Joe,
again.
don't you know what August heat is in a wooden summer house? Didn't anybody see that no man would be wearing a cap inside on a day like that? Jerry had taken his cap off before he went into the summer house. We saw him do it. He was bareheaded when he came to the door. So I lifted the revolver and shot him through the head. Then I dropped the gun back in my knitting bag and went back into the library with your drink.
Isabel.
Don't talk back to the thing,
There
man.
was
You'll drive me
something else
screwy.
in my knitting bag, too. I had to use it. It was a duplicate of Jerry's army camp with a powder-burned hole already fired through it in the place I wanted.
Very clever of you, Isabel. So I've been the goat for 25 years.
I waited for some time and then slipped out to find the body. I fitted the new cap over Jerry's head in place where it ought to go. I put the old cap in my knitting bag. I took his revolver out of the holster and kept it. The gun that I'd used, I dropped on the floor beside him. So I proved it was suicide. You see?
You proved it to me.
Joe, listen, I'm very sick. They tell me I'm going to die.
You are dead.
Joe, I'm afraid. I'm going out in the dark, and I don't know what's there.
Don't go away, Isabel. Come
Joe.
on. Just for a minute.
Okay, I've had just about enough of this.
Joe, I want you to tell everybody about it. I want you to tell them how a poor, crazy woman couldn't stand that man any longer, and how...
There. It's cut off, and it's going to stay cut off.
Thank you. I've heard about enough, too. But you can't arrest her now, my friend. You can't arrest her now.
After hearing that, I'm not going to arrest anybody.
Tell me, Captain. Did you know what was on the record?
No. That's why I had to hear it. I knew about it, but I wasn't sure what it had to say. But so help me, I never guessed how hard it would hit you. Man, don't you get it even yet?
Yes, I get it.
Oh, no, you don't. You don't see anything. That was how the fake suicide was managed, yes. That's just how it was all done, bar one or two little things. Only...
Only what?
Only it wasn't Isabel Kenyon who committed the murder.
Did I hear you correctly?
You did?
This is another one of your little jokes, I imagine. Can't you let me alone? Have you some kind of personal spite against me? What did I
Hold
ever
it.
do?
You're going to hear the real truth now if I have to hold you down in that chair. I know Mrs. Kenyon didn't kill her husband because I've just come from talking to the real murderer up the river.
But they're all dead.
Oh, no, they're not. And I haven't got much time either. That clock's just going to strike 8.
What's the time got to do
Good
with it?
deal if you'll follow me. Mrs. Kenyon died less than a year after her husband, didn't she?
Yes.
But it wasn't Mrs. Kenyon's voice you just heard on that record.
What?
I'm telling you, the real murderer hated her. Hated her like poison and wanted her blamed for the crime. When Mrs. Kenyon died, the real murderer wrote a letter.
Well?
But she never mailed that letter. She made a lying record of Isabel Kenyon's voice as evidence. Now you figure it out for yourself. Who was pretty enough to take Major Kenyon's eye and strike back like fury when she got thrown over? Who wanted to go on the stage and do impersonations?
Kitty, the maid.
Ah, you're talking sense.
She shot Jerry from the dining room window.
When she couldn't borrow Mrs. Kenyon's knitting bag, she went out to the summer house with a gun and the fake cap wrapped in a napkin on a coffee tray.
She did go out, I remember.
Actually, she got there before Mrs. Kenyon did. But the summer house was dark inside, and Mrs. Kenyon never noticed her. The next day, Kitty wrote that letter, but she couldn't bring herself to send it. So she kept that letter till the day before yesterday. Then one of the boys at Sing Sing...
Wait a minute.
Thinking he was doing her a kind action, put a stamp on it and mailed it.
Did you say Sing Sing?
Yes. They're electrocuting her tonight for the murder of an Italian down at Collier's Hook. I found out about the record, all right. But the one thing I wasn't sure of was that she had done the job alone. Now, frankly, the way you acted, I thought that you might have been in on it, too. Well, that's why I had to hear it through. And it was anything but a joke. And now, here it goes to blazes forever. Eight o'clock. Now she's dead.
And so ends The Devil in the Summer House. Tonight's story of Suspense. The part of Mr. Parker was played by Martin Gable. Again next Tuesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Wartime. A story dedicated to the thrill of the nighttime, the hushed voice and the prowling step. Another adventure in suspense. William Spier, the producer, John Dietz, the director, and John Dixon Carr, the author, are collaborators on Suspense.
This is the Columbia Broadcasting System.